We interrupt our program.
Excelsior.
I find that entertaining.
You're listening to Side Stack.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Comics Discourse 114, Side Stack.
Side Stack.
Marvel Fanfare Edition, issue 4.
4.
Oh, that was awful. Yeah. Anyway, we are wrapping up the Savage Land storyline this time.
Who are you?
Oh, shit. Yeah, you think I'd have that down. Doing Side Stack gets my flow a little thrown off here. I'm one of your hosts, Brian Newberry.
And I'm Ants. In your
Yes.
pants.
Oh, that's kind of itchy. I want to get some
Okay,
cream
all
for
right.
that.
I mean, I'm trying new taglines and stuff.
I know. So it'll get about issue 59. You'll figure it out.
Yeah. So,
All
issue
right.
4, Marvel Fanfare. The
Yes.
conclusion of the Savage Land
Storyline.
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Well, we have our third artist. This is Paul Smith is back on Marvel Fanfare. Remember in issue 1, we had his first published work with that Daredevil backup.
Mm-hmm.
This time he really gets to shine, though.
This dude
He's
leveled
on the
up.
lead. Dude, completely. Like, he did the cover, and we did not mention the cover last time. We effed up. So this cover and the last cover are wraparounds, and they are amazing. This time, Paul Smith does on the front cover, we've got Storm, Angel, Ka-Zar, Zabu, and Sauron with some of the Savage Land mutates. And on the back cover, we've got the rest of the mutates and Zaladane. Dude, I love this outfit for Storm, by the way. Very sword and sorcery, Conan-y looking, which really fits with the Savage Land in and of itself. Um, but dude, this is awesome. Oh, Sauron's got the hair that you talked about, although it's really scraggly on here. The cover's cool, and Brainchild is creepy as f. Let's just say it. And we're gonna get to him this issue. Like, I got some stuff to say about him.
So Terry Austin inked this, Austin also inked basically Smith's tryout when he did that earlier Daredevil backup as well.
Yes.
Yeah, the first intro page, that splash page. If I saw this when I was a kid, I probably would have tried to redraw this page 100 times. You know?
Yeah.
Because the anatomy looks cool. It's got a lot of He-Man vibes too, a little
It
bit.
very much does. Let's hit our editorial real quick, though.
Mm.
This one is funny. It's 9 panels. Claremont had been hijacking and filling them up with words all the time. And Al's like, seems like a lot of readers out there can't take a joke. And you think I've been too cruel to Chris Claremont. And he goes on to say they're friends. And he's like, I'm going to give him his fair chance to have his say. He's just got to get in here before the end of the page. And Claremont comes in literally at the end. And Al's like, nope, too late.
Yeah, it's
So
a
sad.
9-panel
You don't
grid.
get to say.
We have like 5 panels of Al just waiting for Claremont.
Nothing. It's
Who
kind of
can't
funny.
hit his deadline.
Anyway, back to that page. We got the 2 hot blondes, Ka-Zar in all of his loincloth He-Man hotness without the top harness, and Angel kneeling below him. Yeah, this is a sexy page, Anthony.
I didn't even think about it that way, but now I'm like, oh yeah, you like this page.
Oh, I do. If they
I
were
didn't realize
redheads,
where
it'd be even
Angel's
better.
like eye line
Oh yeah,
is.
Angel is going right to that loincloth. Um, Paul Smith goes all out on this, like details all over the place. Well, when Angel yelled, he was talking about Ka-Zar. Ka-Zar found him, saved him, um, took care of him, brings him some lizard to eat, but he won't let him cook it, which is nasty. That's how you get worms. I wouldn't eat it either. Angel's like, yeah, no. We get the recap, but this one's pretty quick. It's only half a page because we just get a quick recap of what happened in the last issue. But Angel and Ka-Zar are making some plans on how to save the X-Men, but Angel's feeling,
And Shanna, apparently.
oh yes, and Shanna's been captured, and Tanya is there as well. Um, Carl Lykos's girlfriend, who was not mentioned in the last
The initiator of this
issue.
entire story.
Yes. She's pretty well just a footnote at this point. Angel is feeling like useless because he's like, I led my friends into danger. They got captured. I kind of chickened out. He really chickened out 2 issues ago, but not the last one. Uh, And he's actually afraid of Sauron at this point. But he's like, okay, Ka-Zar, it's just the two of us. We'll try. He could go out and call the Avengers and the Fantastic Four, but they'd even tried that before, and both of them were busy. And Ka-Zar's like, there's no guarantee that they're not busy this time either. Like, we need to save these people before some shit happens. Well, they go to the lake side and see the fortress in the middle of it and start making plans. But in the meantime, Sauron is just having fun devolving and evolving the X-Men. Now it's Storm's turn. He feasts off her. Literally all the Savage Land mutates and Zaladane, they're just bowing to him for some reason. They're like, they said the Savage Land mutates are powerful. They can conquer something, but they can't hold it. But Zaladain's cultists can hold the land, and Sauron is the brains of the operation. So he's the brains, the mutates are the power, and Zaladain's kind of like the army. So
Yeah.
they're all kind of working together to rule the Savage Land, but with Sauron kind of on top here. Um,
Okay.
Go ahead.
When you first saw that panel when Storm was getting devolved, did that bug you a little bit? Because
What was her
it
initial
looks like
face?
it looked like they were devolving her like into like simian characteristics, right?
They're devolving her like Neanderthal. Yeah,
I mean, that's what they say later, but
yeah.
so I mean that kind of bugged me. But then later on, they do show Shanna and Tanya,
Anya
and
as the
they look the
same.
same.
Yeah,
So I was
yeah,
like, oh, thank God,
yeah.
you
Because
know?
I get what you're saying. It looks a little racist, but no. And
Yeah. But then we get her
the
in
one thing that
sexy
bothered me is
costume.
we did not see what they did to Colossus. And when they
Or
devolved Angel,
Wolverine.
yeah, when they devolved Angel, he turned into a chicken. Storm just looks like a Neanderthal. Nightcrawler, I
Kind
mean,
of bat-like.
yeah, they make him look like a weird demon.
Yeah.
And I mean, but if you devolve Nightcrawler, he should just be a Neanderthal. He's a mutant human, not like. But I try not to think about it. It's a cool visual. We'll just move on.
Yeah. I mean, they
Um,
should have at least shown like Wolverine be like a really angry
Wolf,
Wolverine.
dude. Yeah. Well, Angel attacks, or Ka-Zar uses a catapult to start slinging shit at the fortress, and Angel. This bothers me because it happens twice in this issue. People are flying like miles from the citadel, but kind of talking, and Sauron can hear them and just have a whole conversation with them. So
Hmm.
Angel's like at least a half a mile away in the air talking, and Sauron's like, "I hear you, and I'm gonna come beat your ass." It's just kind of weird. Um, Angel is a distraction while Ka-Zar is gonna swim over there with his tiger and start fighting and try to free one of the X-Men. This is a really shitty plan because it's just the two of them against all of the mutates, Sauron
And the
and
dude's got a
Zaladin.
cat that's got to
Yes,
swim across over there.
yes,
Hello.
yes. But we do get cool dinosaur fights. Paul Smith draws some weird brontosaurus type thing, sea creature
I
attacking
don't care
Ka-Zar
about the
while he's swimming
dinosaurs,
over.
bro. Get to the sexy page.
Oh, we're getting there.
It's the next one.
Um, well, this is where I start having
Meanwhile,
problems. Well, one, Sauron beats Angel again. Um, Angel holds his own for a little while, but then he does the mind zappy. But then we have Storm looking all out of John Carter, Warlord of Mars, in her little outfit. Um, you know, kind of very Princess Leia bikini outfit here. And Brainchild's like, oh man, Brainchild is so problematic. Do you know
Yeah.
Dr. Psycho from Wonder Woman?
Yes.
Yeah, and have you watched the Harley Quinn cartoon?
No, I haven't.
Oh, he's really rapey and creepy. I mean, he's really
Yeah.
rapey and creepy in the comic, but they kind of really just go there in the cartoon. Brainchild looks just like him and is just as rapey and creepy as Dr. Psycho because he's all like really trying to get Storm to bang him, and
Wait,
knocks the shit out of her
what year is this? Oh,
like
this is 82.
83,
So you know what? This is
82.
this is Storm's Princess Leia outfit,
Yeah,
is what this is.
yeah, it really is. Um, Storm doesn't have her powers because, uh, Sauron feasted on them, but she doesn't take shit from Brainchild. She smacks the shit out of him and he hits her and runs because he's a chicken. Um, but yeah, he's just like, if you give me a little something, I'll be merciful to you. And you can't refuse me. And she's like, the hell I can't. Um, he runs out of there calling the guards, and the guards have already been taken out by Ka-Zar, and his tiger beats the shit out of Brainchild, and then they tie him up. And then they go find Shayna and Tanya, who are now um, devolved into Neanderthals as well, while it's happening to Nightcrawler too. Zaladane is up there, and she's at the controls. Um, Storm is able to summon some of her powers and knocks the shit out of Zaladane. This is really the only time Zaladane has any play besides being in the background. Like I feel like they had to remind us she's there, and that was
She didn't even
these
show up
panels.
until like the last page of the third issue too. They're always mentioning her, but then you really
She
don't
was
just see
on the
her.
throne
Yeah,
next
she's just
to,
sitting on the
yeah,
throne.
yeah. So um Storm manages to help free Colossus, who then frees Wolverine, and then manages to turn Nightcrawler back to normal. She's just hitting buttons, hoping they work. Uh, the X-Men quickly hand the Savage Land mutates their rear, um, and Sauron drops Angel over the lake, trying to kill him, and Nightcrawler, who's just got re-evolved or evolved back to normal, manages to teleport and catch him. This is a time when Nightcrawler couldn't really teleport with people very easily, and it would drain him, and it would actually, feel pain doing it.
Hmm.
So he's kind of out of the fight at this point. Him and Angel are. Storm brings up some Arctic winds, downs Sauron, and Colossus and Wolverine manage to knock the crap out of him. Wolverine tears off one of his wings.
Yeah, that was pretty gnarly.
Yeah. Um,
And then we get to the most confusing page in this entire story for me.
yeah.
So Colossus whams him, Wolverine slice and dices him, and then Colossus like bam hits the mountain and the mountain comes falling down.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the hell happened here.
So if Sauron uses up his energy, he ends up turning back to Karalikos. That happens every time.
Okay, so you see Sauron and it looks like this big wall, I guess, of rock is falling on him, right? So I interpret this as he's under all this rubble, I
Yes.
think. But then
Yes.
it
And he
looks
digs
like,
his way out.
but yeah, so then it shows like boulders sort of flying away from it, but just randomly. They're not, they're just, I don't know if they're going to it or what. And then you see like little pebbles falling, which to me makes me think that like the dust is settling maybe. But then you see
Yeah.
Sauron on top of, he's on top of the rubble all of a sudden. And he's like, "You think you can beat me?"
I just got that he crawled his way out of it because he is strong.
I guess. But then the next thing you know, you see him just human lying like halfway in the rubble.
Yeah, that's because they do a shot from outside the fortress, and then the next panel we see Storm fry him. We see the fortress and a bunch of lightning and explosions. Storm fried him, and it used up the rest of his energy, and he turned
I
back.
guess, dude.
They
Like,
didn't show it.
whatever.
They showed it from the outside without actually showing Storm beating his ass.
I was
And
so
yes,
confused with this.
you were just
Like,
happy with the Princess Leia outfit at the bottom
well,
corner.
like, I don't know if he's trapped, but then he's on top, and now he's human. There was, like, he's basically
And
boasting, like when he's on top of the rubble, and then the next you see him, he's like out. There's no like, but
this,
I'm tired. Bleh.
no, Storm beats his ass. And
Oh,
then
and the next
later,
panel, Wolverine's rubbing the kitty's booty.
yes, Wolverine likes animals. Um, the X-Men managed to turn Tanya and Shayna back to normal, and then Colossus destroys this machine yet again.
Yeah, so first issue, the machine gets destroyed. Oh my God, how are we gonna devolve people? But we deal with Sauron. Issue what? Two, I think it
Hmm.
was. They've
Yep.
somehow miraculously rebuilt the machine and it works. And now the solution is we're gonna destroy the machine for what, the second time, third time?
Yeah, I mean,
Like this
Brainchild could
isn't gonna solve
rebuild it.
nothing.
They just tied Brainchild up. He could rebuild it.
Yeah. But
But
they're
they're
all
like,
acting like
without,
this is the final act.
yeah, but without Sauron there, they don't have the brains to conquer the Savage Land. Oh no, wait. They devolved all the mutates back to Neanderthal, like from before when Magneto experimented and turned them into what they are. This does not last. Um, and now the X-Men decide, well, Carl is back with his girlfriend for the first time, and they're like, okay, we got to cure you and get rid of this Sauron stuff because you remember he was bitten by were pterodactyls. Um, so it's like, hey, let's go to Professor Xavier. He's a master geneticist. Maybe he can figure something out. So over a couple weeks, he does tests and he figures out a way. He figures out what's happened to Carl's DNA to turn him into Sauron and says, okay, if I do this, it could kill him or it may cure him. And they're like, let's do it. And like within two panels, he's cured. And Carl and Tanya are going to be like, this is the happiest day of my life. We're together now, although he still can't wear a shirt. Um, yeah, and this is the end of Sauron forever and ever, for sure. Yeah,
So, was this a four-issue story?
yeah, because they were all 20-ish, 20 pages. So they really were. I
I
mean,
just feel like it was a lot of repetition,
well, it's
you
because
know?
they had to repeat stuff. Um,
But so Paul Smith got the X-Men after this, right?
he was
This
on
was like
X-Men for a little while, yeah. Yeah.
I feel like this was his X-Men tryout. He kicked
Um,
butt.
he hit it off with Claremont and yeah. So do you want to know what happens to Tanya?
Yeah, give it to me.
So in the early 90s, about a
Time out. Are you looking
decade
this up or are
later.
you just using your encyclopedic
Oh
knowledge in
no,
your
no, no.
brain?
I know, but I'm confirming it. I knew it.
Okay. Okay.
So in X-Force number 5, there is a new Brotherhood of Evil Mutants being formed by Toad, of all people.
Mm-hmm.
And he's forming a new team with Pyro and the Blob. And Carl comes home one day, and Toad and the Blob are holding Tanya. And they're like, we want Sauron come out and play with the new Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. And they kind of have Tanya hostage. And if I remember right, to do it, um, I don't remember if they make him drain Tanya or not. Yeah, they do inadvertently. So Toad straps Carl and Tanya to these machines that is going to drain the life force from Tanya and put it in Carl to turn him to Sauron.
Oh man. Mm.
So um, they kill Tanya about a decade later.
And
So
that was
they,
it forever?
I don't think she's ever come back. I mean, we've seen Sauron multiple times, but I don't know if we've ever seen her again. So tragic ending for her because of Toad, of all people.
Well, at least she didn't end up in a refrigerator.
She kind of did a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, we got two backups. You want to hit them real quick?
Okay. So yeah, this like really makes fanfare to me an anthology. Like, you know what I mean? We're getting
Yeah.
like multiple backups here. So this is a Deathlock story, and I only knew like the 90s Deathlock. I didn't really know this Deathlock. I always thought Deathlock was like a brother, but then I didn't realize that he wasn't in this story.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
thought that
so
was weird because I thought the original was African American guy too, and then this one ends
yeah,
up
and they kind of
being a white
present
guy.
they kind of present him as like, I mean, don't cancel me, guys. All right, but like he's presented sort of like stereotypical like African American a bit in here, and then they show him, but then he's like a white guy, and it's like what? And like, it was kind of weird. So I had to look it up. Do you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, there's been multiple deathlocks,
Yeah.
like the one, yeah. So right.
So I like this story because this story is called, what's this story called? Mind
Mind
Game.
game. Oh, got the effects going on.
And what I like about this story is that you like can't just look at the pictures. I'm so good at comic criticism, huh? It's like you don't look at the pictures. You got to read the words too to understand what's going on here, you know?
Who'd have
Like,
thought?
don't get upset, Chris Claremont, but this preceding X-Men story, you could really just flip through this and understand what's going on, you know? But with the mind game story, this is all just like happening in the dude's head. Like, if, like this is where a writer kind of like earns his keep because it's like a mind. It's the story should be called Mindfuck, really, right?
Yeah.
So the military dudes have Deathlock tied up, and they're like, what? Like, what are they really doing here? They're trying to like I guess test his mental stability maybe.
I mean, if we want to just, yeah, let's just spoil it. They're running
Oh
him through. You kind of already have, Anthony.
yeah, I mean, okay, we're gonna spoil. Yeah, we're gonna spoil it. So
So
they're running like mental like tests on him. So they're he's going through these crazy scenarios in his brain, but he doesn't know what is real and what is not, and it's like totally fucking with his mind. And
kills
he's
his
like,
wife, and
yeah, and he's having like this constant like dialogue with like his computer, you
yeah,
know,
which
and
the computer kind of in every deathlock situation, the deathlock is kind of run by the computer, or at least held in check by it, or told to kill shit and made to do it by the computer.
Affirmative.
Yep. He kills his
I
dude
really
kills his
want to read.
wife.
I want to read all the computer dialogue with my cool voice.
Affirmative. Self-consciousness fully restored.
You like that?
I mean, it's fine for a couple, but I wouldn't want a whole comic of it.
Data insufficient. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Oh, you know what that reminds me of? God, sidetrack. Sidetrack on the side stack. Remember Tron? That little like
Yes.
the little.
Yes. 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 Yes.
That's what that is. That voice. All right, so back. They're messing with Deathlock's brain. They give him his like they present his wife to him, but he's like, "This isn't my wife. This can't be real." And then he just like straight up like bitch slaps her, which is like, I mean, all right, man. Even if it's not your real wife, it's not a way to treat a lady.
And he drowns her, dude.
Yeah, yeah,
He,
yeah. So then they show him and is like he's presented with like a self-image of him in his normal body again, which was I was like, that's a white guy, but he's like, this is fake. And then here comes his like dog, his childhood dog is coming to him, but it's all death locked out dog. So
yeah.
he's like, this isn't real. But then the dog changes to normal. Boom! Whatever. He doesn't care. He breaks the dog's neck. Kills the dog too. One drowned woman, one killed dog. Deathlock's not a good dude.
No.
So I guess he does he break free or
No, he never breaks free. They're just running more scenarios on him, and he thinks he's free, but he's not. And this entire time, he's just been chained. But he hears what they're saying when they're like, dude's a creep,
Yeah.
and we can't
This
let
the
this
story
one's
played
not
mind games
working.
with me too.
Yeah,
But
and they
I don't know.
pretty well just lead him chained up.
Oh
And
man, we didn't
like,
even say who did this story.
no, you didn't. I was going to say it at the end.
Oh damn. Oh my God, Michael Golden's back. No wonder I couldn't tell
Yes.
what's going on. We can't get Michael Golden on this show. All right, he's gonna listen. He's not gonna listen to shit. Don't worry, we're still okay. Just to prove it, you suck, Michael Golden. He's never gonna know I said that, right? Get him on the show. I'll be
Oh
like, hey,
God.
Michael, you're my favorite. I'll never know. The story is by David Anthony Kraft. You wanted me on this show, Brian. This is what you
I'm
get.
just laughing because I could just picture Hassan being like, I'm editing that out. And we'll never know.
Don't you dare edit this, Hassan. Come on.
Oh,
I'm gonna edit these things now.
well, we
And
have
then
one more quick um quick backup, and it's odd. It's an Iron Man one. Um, we have a lot of creative teams. So we have David Wynn with the visual plot, Dan Green inking, but David Michelini as the final plot and scripting with Michael Golden pencils. So I don't even know who did what and what all that means. I think somebody did an outline, somebody did the some thumbnails, and then two other people finished it,
This
maybe.
yeah, this does not look like Michael Golden art. Or you know,
No. And it's a really weird story. Pretty well, I'm just going to encapsulate it real quick. Iron Man, Tony Stark is asleep and he's having a weird dream where like his ego is taking over and he's fighting versions of himself and trying to save this woman, and she ends up kind of saving herself in this. It's really odd. I expected like Nightmare to pop up or something, but no, it's this one's a bit of a mess. I'm just
yeah, I
gonna
didn't
say it.
understand
I
because
didn't
he's
know
just
what the F was going on. It's
yeah,
really
because he's
weird.
just having a dream, so you feel like this is him like working through his own
His own
issues,
bullshit.
right?
Yeah.
But
It's
it's like
it's told very oddly.
yeah, these other characters, like I feel like it's not a reflection of his psyche, you know? Like the
No,
female,
I
like
yeah. So
David Wynn, Winn. You know this guy, Mr.
no,
Encyclopedia?
I
Yeah,
do not.
yeah.
But in the
This
end,
is why.
Tony Stark is sleeping well after having some weird nightmare. It's an odd one. Not one of my favorites of the bunch. So anyway, what about some pinups, Anthony? I don't think we mentioned. Have there been pinups the last couple issues?
No, there's
I
been no
didn't think
pinups.
so,
We
but
got
I
that
just want to
one
make
Hulk
sure I
pinup in
wasn't
issue
forgetting.
one. Remember, we didn't
Because
know we couldn't
pinups
figure
do
out who
become a
drew it.
big thing with this. Well, we talked about the Daredevil one in issue one, but I don't think there have been these last couple issues, and I just want to check
We
real
got
quick.
like a double page Jim Shooter letter
Letter,
in the
yeah.
back. Who wants that? Come on, guys. We're paying $1.25 for
Why
fanfare. I
this?
don't want 2 pages of letters. You
Yeah,
guys
we
gotta
haven't
up
got.
your game. Because let me tell you, after 4 issues of fanfare, I might just drop this from my pull list. Guys.
Oh shit, you got 56 issues more to go, Anthony. You signed up for this.
Oh,
Anyway,
guess who we got coming up next week, dudes, on issue 5? Guess who's writing that? Chris
Chris
Claremont.
Claremont. Oh,
But not an X-Men
well.
story. We're gonna get our
Oh,
first Doctor Strange story.
I think Claremont does a couple in this run,
That'd be good because
but
I don't read a lot of Doctor Strange.
you don't.
No,
I
I'm not a
I've liked
magic
some of
dude.
his stuff the last couple years, so I'm excited for this one because I don't think I really read Claremont doing Doctor Strange
I
before.
like actively avoid Doctor Strange
Well, you
stories.
can't next week.
I know. Sorry, Strange fans.
Sorry, Larry, who loves Doctor Strange.
I know. What?
Oh,
Yeah.
and even better, Clea's on the cover with him. And I am a big Clea fan now, but I'm not sure how she was depicted back then. So we will see if I'm still happy with her, with how she was treated. But
But it's just I think it's just a single issue. So no
yes,
4 issue Claremont
no, Nope.
We're gonna start out as Spider-Man and Angel and swap to an X-Men story.
One and done.
All right.
All right, folks. Well, we are out of here and we'll catch you next week for the Doctor Strange story.
Goodbye.